This is Moses Moonjazz welcoming you to the unveiling of life's mysteries. Does God exist? The very question stirs heated debate between believers and non-believers. Certainly the name God is nothing more than a language symbol. Yet at the sheer mention of the word God, we generate an image of this God in whom we do or do not believe. But we are not here to verify whether an image of God exists. We are resolved to authenticate the actual existence of an ever-present, omnipotent force of being that is the creative energy source of all that is. What do we know about the mystery of creation? There are those who claim that God created the world in 6 days. Conversely, astronomers estimate the universe is 13 to 14 billion years old, born as a result of a cataclysmic expansion, a cosmic burst of heat called the Big Bang. None of this, however, accounts for the source of the force of being which sets the whole process in motion. For those who do choose to attach the name God to this creative force, our folly is that we formulate an image of God as an individual entity separate from other manifestations of being. The consummate being of God, however, can never be less than the complete expression of being throughout the universe. And a spectacular expression it is indeed. Take yourself back to the moment of your own birth, before your entrance into the theater of life. What if I were to tell you about all of the different creatures you are about to encounter? There will be birds flying through the air, animals swimming in the oceans. You will see lambs and tigers, caterpillars and butterflies, giraffes and zebras. And I have barely scratched the surface, I say to you. But there is one other thing I should mention. Many of these creatures are endowed with the ability to reproduce and multiply themselves. As you emerge from the womb with no preconceived awareness of what you are about to see, would you have even dared to imagine that such a magical time and space could possibly exist? It matters not if you decide to believe in the biblical account from Genesis, or that the Big Bang ignited the evolution of the universe. There can be no doubt about the existence of a creative force of being with its energy thriving in our midst, the very being of the universe itself. We are struck by the grandeur of this being in the formation of the stars and galaxies. We contemplate the magnificent movement of this being as the planets orbit the sun and the sun orbits the center of the Milky Way galaxy. We observe the magic of procreation all around us and watch the phenomenon of a seed to be planted and a flower to burst forth from the surface of the earth. And none of this happens as a one-time chance occurrence, a random accident which the being of the universe was too feeble to duplicate. The magic of this being asserts itself over and over so that there can be no debate about its powerful presence.